And by opening this site, we're taking a huge step forward in bringing an end to this pandemic. The County of Santa Clara and the 49ers are both committed to ensuring the distribution here is safe, efficient, and equitable. Here at the 49ers, we know the value of teamwork, and opening this site would not be possible without many players working together on behalf of our community. First, I'd like to thank the County of Santa Clara supervisors and public health officials. This site will be running under the supervision of Santa Clara County health officials to ensure compliance with all relevant safety and availability guidelines. I'd also like to thank the other public officials we have here for their support, including soon-to-be Governor Gavin Newsom. We're grateful for all of their leadership, and we're happy to welcome you here. I'd also like to give a huge thanks to our hometown heroes on the ground that are getting this job done. The security staff, the custodial staff, the nurses and frontline workers, and everyone else who is making this logistical lift possible. You embody the sentiment of faithful to the Bay. Finally, I'd also like to thank Levi's and our other partners. They stepped up with their support to ensure this vision could become a reality, and we at the San Francisco 49ers will never forget that. As I've said before, working to protect our Bay Area community is a mission we cannot sit out. We're excited to see the community come out to Levi's for their vaccinations and look forward to the day when we can again welcome fans for 49ers football. With that, I'd like to hand things over to Supervisor Ellenberg.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Al, and the entire team operation for making today's announcement possible. I am so appreciative of the San Francisco 49ers and their opening their home to the benefit of all Santa Clara County residents in such a significant way. This vaccination site, I'm proud to say, not only the largest in the state, but located here in my very own supervisorial district, will play a significant role in getting residents across the county vaccinated faster. Athletes and sports teams have a long history of social activism and support of their local communities, and today reflects an example of strong teamwork. We will only get through this pandemic if we all work together. Levi Stadium is an important site because of its central location in the county, proximity to public transportation, and ability to serve a large number of residents every day. I hope that this convenience will make it easier for residents and their loved ones to get vaccinated no matter where they live, because equity is and must always be a primary concern in how we address this health crisis. We must work intentionally to be very sure that no one is left behind. We must redouble our efforts in those pockets of our community that we know are home to the highest rates of COVID. We know that as terrific as this site is, not everyone will be able to access it. All efforts, large and small, are necessary and important and must be undertaken in parallel to ensure that we are serving our whole community. And as he gets ready to join us here this morning, I hope that we can count on Governor Newsom to be our trusted teammate and push us over the goal line with a substantial increase in our vaccine supply so that everyone in Santa Clara County can be vaccinated. If I might adopt the NFL's 2020 marketing campaign slogan, we are stronger together. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Ellenberg. I'd like to now welcome Supervisor Cindy Chavez.
Well, good morning, everyone. And I am so excited to be here. And I want to remind some of you who were here with us a little over a year ago when we were reaching out to leaders in the business community and asking for their help to protect our nonprofits. One of the first companies that stepped up, one of our first partners that said yes, was the San Francisco 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers stepped up then. They stepped up to allow us to have this as a voting center in Santa Clara County, and they've stepped up over and over again. Why am I emphasizing that? Because As we look at this pandemic, one of the biggest challenges we have is making sure that we get every single person across the finish line, that we get every single person tested, that we continue to get people tested even as we're getting people vaccinated, that we continue to get everybody vaccinated. And one of the best ways to do that is to have a layered approach. One is something big and mighty that's happening here at 49er Stadium. Two are all of our community clinics that are really reaching deep into the community to make sure that people have access, especially in the area that I represent, which is East San Jose and Southeast San Jose. And three, making sure that we're being creative and innovative. For those people who can't get to where we need them to be, that we go to them and get that vaccine in their arms. The 49ers, Levi's, the Levi Corporation, and all of the other folks that have been helping us, I just wanted to say a very sincere thank you. I'm here to just demonstrate gratitude and also to say that as a community, as one of the largest communities in the state, that having the largest vaccination site is going to be one of the ways we make sure we don't miss a single person in our community. And I'm grateful to the 49ers, to Levi, and also to our public health department and our health and hospital system that haven't missed a beat. Thank you for letting me be with you this morning.
Thank you, Supervisor Chavez. I'd like to now bring up Dr. Jeff Smith.
Hello. Thanks, Mr. Guido. I really appreciate being here. I hope tomorrow the headline in the newspaper is that the 49ers save lives, because today they demonstrate that they care even more about the community than before. They've always been here for us. They always will be here for us. But right now, they're opening their home to make sure that citizens in Santa Clara County can get vaccinated, can get back to a normal life, and actually it will save lives. So I'd like to thank the 49ers from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank all of my team at County Health and Hospital. It's been an enormous effort to get this logistically put together. I think when you see inside, you'll be totally impressed. We are going to be doing great work here along with the 49ers, and I want to thank everybody for coming. Al?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Next up, I'd like to welcome Dr. Jennifer Tong.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Jennifer Tong, Associate Chief Medical Officer for Santa Clara Valley Medical Center. We are pleased to announce this further expansion in capacity to vaccinate our residents of Santa Clara County. This partnership between the 49ers and Levi Stadium with our county gives us the ability now to vaccinate at scale. Our county health system has already provided over 113,000 first doses. In addition, we have over 40,000 appointments scheduled in the week ahead. This is joined by about 100,000 doses also administered to date by other providers in our county. Levi Stadium is now our 4th mass vaccination site in the county. This joins multiple other sites operated by our county health system, including those within our clinics and a growing number at community-based sites. Despite challenges in vaccine supply, we have been able to quickly expand our capacity and maintain that capacity. We sincerely hope that we're able to continue maintaining this capacity and that it's not disrupted by decreases in our vaccine allocation by decisions that are beyond our local control here. We have built both the infrastructure and the human power to get vaccines in arms as quickly as possible. We anticipate that this site could grow to a volume of 15,000 per day, pending the availability of vaccine supply. This site is also scheduled to be one where we are open on at least one weekend day, as well as have evening appointments available to best serve those in our community who are working. As announced last week, our county has implemented a no wrong door system for residents of our county to be vaccinated. We will offer appointments to those greater or equal to 65 years of age who reside in our county, regardless of where they typically get their health care. We also continue vaccinating healthcare workers as part of the Phase 1A population. I'd like to take this moment to thank all of the extremely dedicated staff and volunteers and teammates from Levi Stadium who have worked tirelessly night and day to quickly get this facility ready to vaccinate our population. I'd also like to reiterate the importance for everyone to continue those public health measures that we've all grown to know. Maintaining social distancing, wearing your mask, washing your hands frequently, all remain key at this stage of the pandemic. To learn more about eligibility and to make an appointment, residents can go to sccfreevax.org, sccfreevax.org, that is VAX for vax, to learn more about how to make an appointment. Thank you.